Madam Chair. In respect to Bill 12, Preserving Canada's Economic Prosperity, the bill is a result of a set of extraordinary circumstances, and the situation it seeks to rectify will hopefully be very short-lived. It's a shame that it had to come to this, but here we are. As I understand it, that the industry is generally supportive of the bill because they understand the importance of taking actions to ensure Alberta producers get the maximum return on Alberta's natural resources. But the power to arbitrarily dictate to whom and how products are shipped should not exist in perpetuity. As such, I propose an amendment to Bill 12 if the pages would like to come and collect it. That's okay. I'm new too. Let me know when you'd like me to go ahead.
Known as Amendment A1. Okay. Go ahead, Honourable Member.
I move that Bill 12, Preserving Canada's Economic Prosperity Act, be amended by adding the following after Section 13, repeal and continuation. 14 sub 1, subject to subsection 2, this Act is repealed 2 years after the date on which it comes into force. 2, where in the opinion of the Legislative Assembly it is in the public interest of Alberta to extend the date of repeal of this Act, the Legislative Assembly may adopt a resolution to extend the date. This amendment adds what is commonly referred to as a sunset clause. It means that all provisions in the bill will expire on December 31st, 2022, unless the Legislature extends the bill or other details, or if there's other circumstances. This will provide industry with assurances that the power to arbitrarily dictate to whom and where and when they sell their product will only continue so long as the Legislature approves it to continue. Given the power that the government is granted with this bill, it's reasonable to place a limitation on that power. At the very least, the Legislature will need to reaffirm that power, or if it has served its purpose, the power will revert to how things are today. Thank you.
The Honourable Minister of Energy.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and I would like to thank the Honourable Member for this amendment. It looks, looking at it, looks reasonable to me. 2 years is a reasonable time, and then there is the ability to revisit it should at that time circumstances dictate that we keep it. And if not, this pipeline, because as is done, we may look at others. This legislation isn't just directed in one direction, it's in all directions. So we think this is reasonable, and I would encourage all members of the House to support this amendment.
Any other members wishing to speak to the amendment? Calgary McKenna's Hill.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And I want to thank the government for the support. I was actually on a flight from Calgary to Edmonton this morning, and I sat beside a gentleman from London, Ontario. His name was Richard, and he didn't know what I did for a living. And he said, "What about that pipeline? When are you going to get it built?" So we had a really good conversation, and it's broadly recognized across the country how integral this pipeline is to the economic security of our entire country. So there are certainly times when in the Assembly we need to put aside partisanship, and this is definitely one of those times in an effort to ensure that a pipeline that is in the best interest of the entire country goes ahead. This amendment, this bill is important, but it also is very powerful. And I'm really very grateful for the support, and working together, we can make great things happen for a great province. And again, I just want to extend my thank you.